Hey guys, welcome to another episode on the MineFanatic Modsauce server. Today I want to go through with you all the AE stuff that I've been working on. And I know I wanted to show you guys on the server, but I think it would be the best to actually just pull away or get away from this and get to a creative world and kind of go through it step by step with you guys because it's very frustrating, very hard to learn on your own. Um, I recorded probably hours of stuff and just trying to look at it, it's just not working out. So I wanted to do one single video all condensed and I hope you guys like it. Here it is now. So we're going to go ahead and take a look now. Alright, let me F5. Alright, we're on an island on a test world and I'm in creative. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure to build this quartz grinder. Very easy thing to make. In fact, I don't think it takes too many materials. I think it's just simply some quartz and some cobblestone. And you need to make this wooden crank as well. Make sure you get the name right there, wooden crank. And what you have to do here, and what this is great for, it's not only just for grinding stuff for applied energistics, but you can also grind other ores and whatnot too. So like if I were to take iron here and put it in here in its state, you can sit here and you just turn it and it makes a pulverized iron just like that. Pretty cool stuff. So you get 2 per 1 ore. So it's nice getting that double ore, and it's the same thing. Now if we're going to go ahead and do some other things, like we'll take this Certus quartz here, you can put those in here as well. You grind those up and you get the Certus quartz dust, which does make sense. And it lets you know obviously when it's done. Now you only get 1 for 1 on that, so keep in mind. Okay, so now that we have that completed and I've showed it to you, the next thing I want to show you, once you get this going and you want to get into more in-depth things, like you're ready to get a ME terminal and all that good stuff, we've got quite a few steps to do. What I want to show you here today is how to get some of the basic parts out of the way, and I'll do it in order. I'm not going to build everything, I think. I might build some of the stuff, but we'll see how much time we have. Alright, so first thing you want to do is just grab, like, you know, a few redstone, a few, actually, yeah, some nether quartz. I don't know if you can do regular Certus quartz. I think they have to be charged. And in that case, I'll show you the next step. In fact, yeah, let's just go ahead and do the charger now. So, right. There it is. Okay, so here's your charger. And get you another wooden crank. We're going to set this one right next to the other one. This does not need any power. The power that it gets is all by hand. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your Certus quartz that you have, put it in here, and this is a regular Certus quartz. Now this is a charger. This is how you get charged Certus quartz. Now you can get this, and if you take a look at the graphic there, you can tell when it changes. It gets like kind of a more vibrant color. There, see, like that. And if you look at your let's see here, see, now that did change. So that's the difference right there. And what you need to do is, I think you need to put in 1 Certus quartz like this, 1 redstone, and see, it starts to mix together. And yeah, that's pretty much how that rolls. Let's see if we can put a regular one in there. Yeah, see, it just doesn't fire up like the other one. So we're going to put this one in here. We're going to turn it. And yeah, and you get these flux crystals, and these are a very important part of the process. There you go. Just going to drop this one in right there. And see it work. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this other stuff real quick. The next thing that that you need to learn about. So we'll take this, put all this stuff back. The next thing you want to learn about are these Certus Quartz seeds. 0. Okay, so we're here in game mode 0, so I can show you everything just like I were to play. What you want to do is, if you look up the recipe for Certus Quartz seeds, let's see, seeds, seed, like this, Certus Quartz seed. Oops, did not want to grab a stack of those. Anyways, if you look it up here, we're going to just hit recipe. And what you got to do really is just you take a Certus Quartz dust that you grinded up just a second ago, and you take some sand. That's all you need. And you just come over here into a crafting station, go like this, like that, and you get Certus Quartz seeds. Now, what you do with those seeds is you're supposed to put it, for very basic process, if you don't have a lot of water and things like that, you just put these in the ground like that, or like in a puddle of water, and then you're supposed to put sand on top of it, but it just takes forever. And what you're going to want to end up doing, and see, these have a percentage there. So what you're going to want to end up doing is make one of these crystal growth accelerators. And what you do with that is this vibrant chamber here. Wait, that's a vibration chamber. Yeah, you put a vibration chamber on top, which is also applied to Energistics. And this makes AE energy. And what you do is you put a charcoal or coal in there. As you see there, it's starting to work. Now, we're going to put our Certus Quartz in there. Yep. I'll see it. And if you look at it long enough, it'll eventually grow up into something else. And as you see, it didn't stack anymore because now it's at 1%. So it's growing, but I found a way that I would say that it grows a lot faster. And the way that that happens is, let me actually go back into game mode. Okay. Game mode 1. Okay, so the thing we're going to want to get is that vibration chamber. Okay, so now we're going to take those, we're going to put it on here. It doesn't really matter. Oop, well, that's odd. And we're going to make 4 and then put it around a puddle of water. We're going to stick these, or this one, we'll just stick the one in there. So we're going to go like that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put in a little bit in each one. Now this is for people that have the resources to make these. I wouldn't suggest doing this. I mean, you can do this. It just takes a lot more resources. But you see how this thing right there, it's definitely going to grow up a lot faster. And you can see it kind of starting to get, it's not circular anymore. It's kind of starting to do different things. It's growing. And the process takes about 1.5 minutes. So, and then in that 1.5 minutes, it'll end up turning into what they call a, not a Certus Quartz crystal, but it'll be a pure Certus Quartz crystal. So we're seeing that transition now. Let me actually throw these away. Don't need the iron. Probably don't need this. As you see, it's growing up. See, it's already gotten a lot bigger. And if you can come down here and check, and see it's already at 46%. Now, just for purposes to show you guys, let's see here. Pure. This is what a pure Certus Quartz crystal looks like, just like this. And it's used for various recipes. So, but the next thing you want to do is you want to go out and look around in your world and see if you can find a meteor's like site. And the reason for that is you want to find these plates or presses. silicon press, logic press, engineering press, and calculation press. You need all 4 of these. Do not, if you only find 2 or 3, you got to go and find the 4th one. You need them all. I did find them on this map, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what they actually look like. So we'll go to Meteorite 2, I think. Whoa. Okay, so here we are. This is what it looks like. You'll see this on the map. It looks like I actually hit a spawner, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you'll see this thing, and if you go right to the center, you see on my map it looks like a big dot, a black dot. But if you go to the center here, and you start to dig, and if you can find the center, I think it's like right here. You go a few blocks down. Now you see that? That right there, my friend, is a skystone chest. And this one has an Inscriber logic press. So that's 1. Okay. Now, this side only had, I only see 1 piece. But luckily, I did find another meteor site. Right here. I wanted to show you the other one first because it's more of what it should look like. This is kind of funky because it's all sitting in the side of this. So we're going to do the same thing as we did before. We're going to go right in the middle. Oh, there's the skybox. Now this has the calculation press and the logic press, which I think, yeah, we already have a logic press, so we'll just put that back. I do that especially if you're on a multiplayer server. If you don't need it, just leave it in there for the others. And check these other ones too. Sometimes you get lucky and they're not just blocks. They actually might have a chest in it. You just gotta check. Okay, that one didn't have it. But we have this one over here. Ooh. There's another one, and this one has a chest. And see, this one has the other 2 that we needed. The silicon press. It's got some electrum nuggets and inscriber press. So we have all 4. Then you can go home. So in our case, we're just going to go back here. And like I said, whatever you do, make sure that if you're on a multiplayer server, leave whatever ones you can. Or, you know, message people and say, hey, I found a meteor and I found all the plates. If you guys want to come by and copy them. Alright, so now we're going to look at the Inscriber. And then in the Inscriber, what you're going to want to have to do is, before you do anything, you're going to want to come over here to the sag mill. And so yeah, you're going to have to get into the Ender IO just slightly and get a sag mill. What this does, it's just like a pulverizer or a smeltery. It's kind of the same thing. And what you're going to want to use, you can use either a clay or sand, and you should get silicon. Now, I think you have a 50% chance with silicon, and you have pretty close to 100% chance with clay. So we're actually going to use the clay in this time, and I'll show you what it does. It goes pretty quick. And I put it in the clay. Yeah, so you get some of that clay back. So 2 of them transformed. You should always get, like, if it is a 0% chance, you'll get all of your clay back. But anyway, we're going to take this silicon. And now that we have the Inscriber, we're going to take the silicon. You're going to want to get the Inscriber silicon press. You put this press in here. You put the silicon ball in there, and this little thing should start to work up. Hi, horsey. How you doing? I don't know why you're over here. But anyway, also make sure that you have energy to it. Just because I'm in a creative world, I'm using a resonant energy cell. Same for over there. The sag mill needs power too. It all needs love. But once you're done building that, we're actually going to do a couple more because I want to show you at least, I think, and you have to do these one at a time, which is kind of lame, but it is what it is. And they will stack. Alright, so now we got a 3. We can do our 3 different processors. Alright, so the first one, you're going to want to take this Inscriber, this engineering press. Put a diamond in there. And it'll go up. And if it doesn't work, you won't even be able to place whatever item it is in there. Then we're going to do a gold. Oh, that's right. Let's switch this out. The gold is the logic process, or logic press for the logic circuit. So we're going to put that right there, and we've got that. And the calculation press for the calculation processor, and you need pure Certus cords. So what we just looked at a minute ago, you'll use that here. That's kind of why I went all through that. Alright, printed calculation circuit. So now we have our 3 circuits. Now you want to go back through all the different presses that you used. So in order, we're going to go to the engineering, or actually we don't, we just need to take the circuit. So the engineering circuit goes in, and then you want to put in a redstone, just like that. And let's see, yeah, you do want to put the engineering I'm trying to get these words out, and it's really not working out for me right now. Oh yeah, we're already at that part. So what you want to do now is you want to put this printed silicon right there, like that. And then you want to put the redstone in the middle, and there you go, you're starting to work it out. Now you're going to have to do this for all of them. So this is how you get the engineering process. We're going to put this over here, put in the logic circuit, and then once you get the logic circuit, you want to put another. Everything is the base of every circuit is a printed silicon. So you need one of those. Put the redstone in the middle again. And boom, you got your logic processor. And now you've got your printed calculation circuit. Put it there, put it there. As you see, before it wasn't allowing me to put things in certain spots. So now you've got your 3 different processors, and that's pretty much all you need to know about the Inscriber. That's all it's good for. That is what it's good for. Alright, so now moving on along. Actually, I think, to be honest, I think that's all we really need to go through. If you want to get more in depth with actually building some of the machines, let me know in the comments below, and we'll go into that. But yeah, that's basically a lot of the things that you don't, there's not like a book or anything you can make to find out about this stuff. The only thing that you have to look at this is either by a YouTube video, or possibly, I don't know where, but maybe there's a wiki or something like that you can look at. But it's always nice to see it in person right here. So anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully this fills that little bit of a void that was in my previous video, because I'm inserting this right here. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.